Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am bringing you my favourite winter perfumes. I've got a mix of price points in here. We've got some niche, we've got some designer, so hopefully there is something for everyone. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you'd like to see more from me, then do be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, come follow me over on Instagram as well, and let's get straight into this. Okay, I'm going to start with Mancera Roses Vanille. This is the first time I've mentioned this fragrance on my channel and I honestly love it so much. It's just so beautiful. So this is a rose and vanilla scented perfume. Believe it or not, don't know if you guessed that one, but this just makes me so happy. It's this sugary, sweet rose. I feel like if you're not a fan of typical rose fragrances, you might still like this, so I would still recommend checking it out if you like sweet fragrances. This fragrance, guys, lasts forever on your skin and it lasts even longer on your clothes. It is amazing, so great for winter time. Like I said, it's this sweet, sugary, jammy rose, and it's got a hint of lemon in there in the opening. Somehow, I don't know how, but I pick up like an oud-y sort of scent from this, but it doesn't contain oud. I don't know if it's the mix of the lemon with the sweet notes, but it definitely has like a little bit of a sharpness in there, and I absolutely love this. I love Mancera as well because their fragrances are obviously niche, but they are kind of like a designer price point, which is amazing, so I definitely recommend checking them out. There's so many amazing fragrances from this house. This particular one is always sold out online though, so I'll link all of the fragrances that I'm mentioning in the description box. If it's in stock and you like the sound of this, I would recommend picking it up. Next up, I've been wearing this one so much recently. It is Parisian from Fragrance Du Bois. So this is a very traditionally Middle Eastern smelling fragrance. It is an oud, rose, jasmine, spicy fragrance, but the oud is this very authentic Middle Eastern smelling oud. Fragrance Du Bois only use 100% organic vintage oud in their fragrances, and oh my word, can you tell? This is honestly, I think, the best oud fragrance I've ever smelled. I love it so much. You do have to appreciate Middle Eastern fragrances to be able to enjoy this. It's this gorgeous, dry, deep, spicy, resinous oud fragrance. It's got cardamom in there, it's got frankincense. It is just honestly unbelievable and so perfect for winter time. This is strong. You only need a couple of sprays, and this to me is quite a formal scent and I like it for winter time. One, because it's going to last in the colder weather, but also because it's more of a formal scent and I tend to dress more formally in winter. Like I'll be wearing a coat and boots, whereas this would not go with jeans and a t-shirt in my opinion. I feel like it needs a put together outfit, and I just, honestly, this is one of the best fragrances in my collection, guys. I love it so much. And there's just over a week left on my Fragrance Du Bois discount code as well, so if you want to pick this one up or anything else from Fragrance Du Bois, you can use the code KATE10 across their website. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I just wanted to share this fragrance with you. They do free worldwide shipping as well on orders over £100. I did upload a whole video on my favourite fragrances from this house, so if you do want to check that out, then I will link that below for you guys. Another one that I really enjoy at this time of year is Jo Malone Velvet Rose and Oud. So you know how I said Parisian was a typically Middle Eastern authentic smelling oud? This one is what I would consider a more Western take on an oud fragrance. It's much more kind of downscale. You can layer this fragrance. Oh, it's so beautiful. The rose is this really like jammy, sweet rose. The oud is really soft. It's there, but it's soft. And it's got clove in here as well, so it's got this kind of like spiciness going on. You could wear this daytime, nighttime. I absolutely love this fragrance. Next up we have Dior Addict. I love this fragrance so much. It's a gorgeous orange blossom, jasmine and vanilla fragrance. It smells like so rich and velvety, and the vanilla is so smooth. This is really sexy, but in a mature way. It's sweet, but in a mature way. Oh, it's just absolutely unbelievable. I only wear this fragrance in the winter though. I feel like it's too heavy for any other time of year for me, but in the winter, I absolutely love this. Next up we have Maison Christian Dior Ombre Nuit. I don't know why, but I feel like I've got such an emotional connection to this fragrance. I literally have no idea why. I don't know if it's because of my buying experience with it. You know how they sit you down, they give you a glass of bubbly, they take you through the whole thing. I honestly feel like I've formed an emotional connection to both the woman selling me this fragrance and the fragrance. I'm such a bloody Pisces. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, it's absolutely unbelievable. This is, I find this quite difficult to describe. It's got rose in here, but to me, I don't smell rose. It's just this gorgeous, kind of aromatic, spicy fragrance. It's deep, it's dark, it's so opulent. It is so, like when I smell this, I just imagine me in a ball gown at a black tie dinner. I mean, I've never ever done that in my life, but that's where this takes me. It's so classy and sophisticated, but it's not too heavy. This projects really well. It lasts a really long time, but it's not really in your face. And I do like to layer other perfumes with this as well. Even though it's a very complex scent on its own, it still works with other fragrances. Oh, I will always have this perfume in my collection. I love it so much. It's completely unisex as well. I think that this would smell amazing on a guy. It does have, for me, it's got a little bit of a masculine edge, but I still love wearing this. It's so beautiful. Okay, I've got 3 Tom Ford fragrances for you guys. I spend an obscene amount of money on Tom Ford fragrances. They are one of my favourite fragrance houses. I love them so much, and I feel like Tom Ford do winter perfumes so unbelievably well. Okay, I'm going to start off with Vanille Fatale and Tobacco Vanille. I'm showing you these together because to me, they're like brother and sister. I think that when Vanille Fatale was created, it was created to be more of like a feminine version of Tobacco Vanille, because this is such a popular one from the house. This is a gorgeous kind of spicy vanilla with tobacco, but it's not smoky. It smells to me like, I know this is so specific and a lot of you won't know the smell of this, but you know the smell of pipe tobacco before it's been kind of burned? That is the kind of tobacco in here. It's got this like chewiness. Is that weird? It smells like cherry pipe tobacco to me. It's just gorgeous. It's got this sweetness. It's completely unisex. It smells just as amazing on guys as it does on girls. It's just unbelievable. It's got clove. It smells like Christmas in a bottle to me. It's just this beautiful, spicy, warm, vanilla-y, like deep, dark, sexy scent. I love it. Like I said, Vanille Fatale is similar, but it's a much more kind of typically feminine version. This one is much sweeter. The vanilla is still that rich, smooth vanilla, but it's a lot sweeter. This to me doesn't have that like dark spiciness. It has a coffee note, which gives it this depth, but it's not as deep as Tobacco Vanille. And it also has myrrh in here as well, which gives it this slightly sort of resinous feel. But like I said, it's just still very feminine. It's such a beautiful fragrance, and I really don't hear people talking a lot about this online, and it is genuinely one of my all-time favorite fragrances. I love it so much, and I think this is perfect for winter date night. And another one that I have worn on many dates is Tom Ford Noir. This is just so sexy. Again, this does have a little bit of a unisex vibe, even though this is Noir Parfum. It has like a similar vibe to the previous 2 that I showed you. It's got like this spicy vanilla thing going on. It's dark. It's, like I said, this one kind of leans a little bit masculine, but I love it. I think that this is so sexy. Like, a woman who doesn't smell super feminine, to me, is just so sexy. And I love this. It's got this sort of desserty feel to me. Again, it's got like a little bit of spiciness in there. It's absolutely beautiful. Do you know what? I'm so excited filming this video because winter is my favorite season for fragrances. I just love those like deep, sexy fragrances, and I've got another one for you. This is Maison Francis Kurkdjian Grand Soir. I was never gonna film a winter fragrance recommendations and not mention this, because this to me is just the epitome of winter. It is this beautiful, opulent, rich, kind of ambery vanilla. It smells slightly spicy. It's again unisex. I think that this is slightly more masculine as well. I do like slightly masculine fragrances, but those sort of masculine sweet fragrances, this has a lot of sweetness in there from the vanilla. It's rich, it's thick, it lasts forever on your skin. It lasts forever on your clothes. Like, if this gets on your jacket is smelling like Grand Soir until the next time you wash it or get it dry cleaned or whatever. I've never met a guy wearing this before, but I would honestly love to smell this on a guy. I think that it's just such a gorgeous, warming fragrance. And another fragrance that to me is just the epitome of winter is Nishane Annie. Guys, this is another one like Grand Soir that is just thick, it's enveloping, it's this rich, warm vanilla. It's got a hint of spiciness in there. It's got bergamot, which just kind of lifts it, and it's got like a note of ginger in here, which just gives it like this little spicy edge. Oh, I love this so much. It is so refined, just so perfect for winter. I just, like, this would go so well with my outfit today. Actually, all of these would, but just this, it's very kind of, to me, this is like a dressed up sort of fragrance. But equally, I would wear this during the day, on an evening, whenever during winter, but I would have to be a little bit dressed up to feel like I can pull this off. This is another one that's a unisex fragrance, and it is, honestly, this is one of my favourites in my collection. All of these are, like, I just love winter scents, guys. I love them so much, and I can't. This is absolutely amazing. It's just so good. I'd love it if you guys would leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any recommendations for me that I need to check out. I love chatting about fragrances with you guys in the comments, so feel free to come and have a chat with me, and do be sure to give the video a cheeky little thumbs up as always if you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.